Welcome everyone. My name is Benedict, but my friend and family call me Bene. I live in France, in the north of Paris. I'm French, with my two teenagers daughters and my husband. Okay, so last month, my daughter, she watched my last video and she said, "Mom, if you talk about knitting, okay, you don't comb and you don't put makeup on, but at least you can wear some knits." So I listened to her good advice and a piece of advice. And so today I'm wearing my Amy Christopher. Oh, and now I've just forgotten the name of the sweater. What's the name? Oh, I know it by heart, I just forgot. Okay, the cardigan, because I'm wearing two knits, is the bandana cardigan from Rosa Pomar. What's Amy Christopher? I'll put it in the screen. It's one of her most knitted in Ravelry, I think. This sweater, I think it's the second sweater I ever knitted in Ulysse Gilead. So it's been worn a lot and it's peeling quite a lot. I'm thinking reknitting the sweater and reknitting the cardigan. I wear both at home, and I would like to have a version less scruffy that I could wear at work. But I'm quite. It's a very, very comfortable knit, and because the wool is warm but very light, so I'll knit it again. Okay, so last time I talked about my cardigan quite a lot. It's here, it's been blocked, it's gorgeous, but this button, the saga buttons, is not over because I'm still looking for the right buttons. I've got lots and none of them are right for the pattern, for the color. So it's still there. Anyway, in France right now, I mean in the north of Paris right now, it's quite cold. It's very cold and you can't really wear a cardigan right now, so I can still look for the perfect buttons. It's next to me, so I won't forget to, because it's really the last thing I have to do, and it's gorgeous. So I've been quite a Yes. Anyway, I've knitted one whip after the other, so I finally finished my husband's socks. They have been blocked, and he wears them every night as like slippers. So they are, it's the way socks are supposed to look when you wear them. So I did one with the how do you call it? The toe? Yeah. One with the toe in blue, red and blue, and one with a all red toe. So I finished I had one ball of red yarn and it's all used, so I'm quite happy. I mean, socks are not stash busting projects, but But I had one ball of red yarn lying around, and it's a beautiful pair of striped socks, so very happy. I'll knit more because my oldest daughter, she wants a green pair of socks, and my husband, he wants green and purple pair of socks because it's the color of the city of Malaga where he's from, and he's not like very attached to colors and things, but he told me that it's a Barca colors. I'm not into sports, and he said that he's not into football at all, but he needs something to balance because he's not from Barcelona. I think it was just a joke, but he was quite serious about his color choice. But I'm not going to knit socks right now because I've got other projects. So socks are finished, and then I knitted every day on my pink velvet sweater by Andrea Mauri. So it's knitted in a cone of woolly knit 4-ply in the colorway, I think it's dark gray, and it's I'm holding 2 strands together, and the yoke is in brushed alpaca. I think the colorway is Divine from Chaos Yarn. So what I did is I started I casted on the number of stitches for the size 3, and then I increased until size 5, still size 5, right before the yoke, and then I knitted the yoke. I think last time that's where I was, so I finished, the yoke was finished, but I knitted in the main color, the gray, until I could split for sleeves. I knitted more or less one sleeve, and I don't know what I did. I think I did something wrong because my rhythm of decreases maybe was off, because I knitted 33 centimeters and I'm supposed to be nearly done with the sleeve, but I tried it on yesterday and it's just below my elbow. So I've started the next sleeve right away to do the same. Even if my decrease were off, I'm repeating the mistake on the other sleeve before I forget, just to have the same sleeve. Anyway, it fits me, it's just that it's not long enough. So I'm going to knit the second sleeve the same. I've started it yesterday, and then I have the body. I really like this knit. I really like the wool. I think the fit is very good. I mean, I have broad shoulders, so I was not very sure about the fit of the shoulder, and it's fitting me. I think it's going to be quite nice. I don't know if I'll finish it before the weather gets better, and if I'll have a chance to wear it before the end of winter, but I'm not putting any pressure at finishing anything before. No. I have deadlines in my life. I don't need deadlines in knitting. So very happy about this knit. I recommend the pattern for people who are new to color work. It was not difficult to knit the yoke. I use both hands, so I knitted both in continental and English style, holding one color in one hand and the other color in the other hand, and it worked for me. What else? Okay, I've decided to unravel things and to start from scratch or to repurpose the yarn. So I don't want whips lying around or things lying around, because the wool is very nice. So last summer I was knitting the Everyday Attitude top by Susan Sommer, and I had split 4 sleeves, I had done all the decreases, and the only thing I had left, because it's a short sleeve top, was to knit the body in. But I don't know, I made a mistake because I was knitting that on the train, in the car, during my summer holidays, and I did something wrong and I couldn't figure out what it was, and it took me forever. And because I couldn't figure it out, I was not knitting it. So I took the decision to unravel it from the beginning and start over and knit it and start it now. I mean now, more or less, because I'm knitting the pink velvet. I did only one row of increase after the cast on, so it's not really started, but it's on my needles. And my plan is, I'll try not to start something new right away, but to knit that, because it's going to be beautiful, because I'm knitting it in Isaiah organic wool. I think it's linen, 100% linen, in the indigo color and with stripes in the nougat color. So I really would like to have it for the spring. I started it in July of last year, so my plan was already to have it for this spring. So let's see if it works. If not, it doesn't matter. I was very bad at taking notes, probably because I was on holiday. So I'll try to be better at that. I'm knitting size 4. Yes, I'm never telling you the sizes of the needle I'm using, because I'm very, very tight knitter, and it really doesn't make any sense to tell you that I'm knitting needle size 3 or 2 or whatever. The most important thing is that you pick the needle that is right for your size, for what you want, not for your size, for the look, the aspect of the outfit you want. Do you want to have a very loose knit, or do you want to have something very tight? For example, for the socks, I'm a tight knitter, but I didn't go up needle size, so what's the word? Missing words. The aspect is very tight. It's not the right word, but you know what I mean. And for this one, It's supposed to be a summer top, so it can be a bit loose and a bit see-through. I mean, not too see-through, but I mean, it's a summer top, so it's not the same purpose, so you can adapt that. But you have to swatch a bit for that. Oh no, oh you don't. You just do what you want, what you feel like. Okay. If I feel like I really want to cast on something, I will cast on a pair of mittens. That's what I have left from my Withmoor cardigan that I'm not going to talk about again because I mean I've been talking about it for ages. So my plan, if I really want to cast on something new, looking at my notes, Cloudburst mitten by Ariane or Ariane Gray. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. I've seen that some people knitted it with this combination, J-wool, long and mohair. So I think I can make a pair of mittens with those two balls, and my plan is just to finish it as much as I can, or maybe if I have enough to make a stripe, but my plan is to use it all. It's going to be a pair of mittens to work from home or to live at work at my desk. I'm not going to wear them in the street because the yarn is very fine, and as maybe if you've watched me before, you will know that I'm disabled and that I walk with walking sticks, so I have a pair of mittens that I use when I go walking outside and when it's very cold, and I destroyed them, so I don't want to use this really beautiful and fine mohair to just destroy the pair of mittens. So it's going to be, I mean, my desk is cold, I'm always cold, I'm cold now, so I'll wear them. I just have to decide whether I leave them at my desk or if I leave them at in my living room where I can wear them when I type and when I'm very cold. So that's my plan. So you can check, I mean, there are many patterns of mittens, but I don't know, I think I'm going to go for that. So that's my knitting plans. I'm doing things a bit, and I'm very fast. Probably forgetting millions of things. Okay, so I talked about the pink velvet. I talked about the everyday. Yes. Maybe I should talk more about this one, even though I haven't. I don't know what to do because it's so little. I'm not sure what to do. Okay, let's move on. My next plan, but for crochet, even though I haven't finished the cushion cover. So a few years ago, my sister-in-law my sister-in-law lives in Spain, and when I think of her, I think in Spanish, because even though she is not Spanish, we speak Spanish, and now I have Spanish words coming in. So, okay. Let's try to say things. Okay, she bought that as a present for my daughter. My daughter is not crocheting, so I think she bought that for my daughter, knowing that I would crochet that for her. So it's a French book, but I think you can find it in other languages, about crochet from the Ghibli character. So my older daughter, she wants a Totoro in grey, and my youngest, of course, she wants, I say of course because you don't know her, but it was obvious that she would ask for this one. So I don't have the yarn for all that. I think I have to look at my stash and make it work. For the Totoro, I had to stop because I couldn't find grey yarn, but I had that in this ball of yarn in my stash that I bought many years ago. So it's Bergère de France Parisienne, and I think it's acrylic. Yeah, it's 100% acrylic. So I did very little. It's top of the head. I stopped because I didn't have yarn, but it's quite fun and easy to make. So I think that whenever I'm fed up with knitting in the round or counting rows to make the raglan for the everyday top, I'll make her Totoro. Anyway, my plan is to give it to her for her birthday in November, so I have plenty of time. I think she wants a small one or medium sized one. There are lots of other patterns. There are like 10. If you are good at crochet, I think you could just make it work, because you just have to more or less follow the shape. But it's so cute. Look at that. I think if I find some black yarn lying around, I'll try. I think the most important thing is to have some plastic thing to make the eye. It's very sweet, and when I see that, and I see that my daughters ask me to make that for them, I realize that they are not that big, but sometimes they pretend to be like, oh, I'm a big girl now. But I think they are okay. Yeah. If they still want me to make toys for them, I think there are some things that relate to their childhood still. Okay. What do I have? Yes, maybe I should finish on the fact that I haven't bought yarn. I think it's good that every month I can say I haven't bought any yarn. I'm still knitting from stash, and I'm still putting yarn in the how do you say, when you want to buy it but you haven't bought it yet. So, you know, I look at wool websites, try to think of colors and patterns, and imagine things. Like, I imagine that I buy yarn, but I don't really buy it. No, I don't buy it. There's no really. I don't buy it at all. And then it's the idea of buying yarn is like going away. So I think it's good. When I feel very, very down, like sad, and I feel like the only thing that is going to help me is buy new yarn, I look at the website, look at yarn, imagine all the beautiful things, think about it, plan it, and it's enough for me. So I was thinking that maybe, probably, next month in March, so it probably will be primavera, spring. I was going to make a little special video on knitting and crochet bags, because I don't know about you, but I love knitting and crocheting bags. I haven't shown you where I'm carrying my everyday top. So it's pouch from Mola Mill in crochet. It's a lemon pouch. It's a paid it's not a free pattern. You have to pay for the pattern. I did that in Spain, so it's not exactly the yellow I wanted. I wanted a very, very bright yellow, but I wanted to make it big enough to make a cushion, and maybe a cushion for the flat where we live when we go to Spain. But I didn't have enough yarn, so I left it as a big project whip bag. But I think I'll make it again. One thing that I'm trying to do as well is not to buy new pattern when I have many, and knit them again, crochet them again, try to see if I learned from my mistakes and if I improved, or change the yarn, or change the colors, change the size, and just have fun with, well, I don't know, I have to stop doing that. Why do I do that? And play around with what I have. I have lots of patterns because I've been buying pattern and knitting books for 3, 4, 5 years now. I have bags of yarn, so let's have fun. And so I said that before, but my plan for this year, and I'm not doing a special video on what my plan are for next year, because plans change, so I'm not going to spend 45 minutes talking about plans that I'm not going to follow, but I can talk about it for like 2 minutes at the end of this video. So what I would like to do, I have a new pattern that I want to make, but I haven't bought the yarn. So my plan now is to unravel things, repurpose the yarn, and with this yarn that I already have, reknit all the things that I really liked and make them again. So the No Frills sweater by BeneKnits was my first ever sweater. So I really would like to know how will it look now that I knit, you know, like it's not new to me. So I want to do that. I want to reknit my second sweater by Amy Christopher, and I still cannot remember the name of the sweater. And I'm in between because I have the pot sweater from Ozeta that I knitted, but it was not for me, it was for my friend Sarah. Second time I have the the dishes, so it's, you know, bear with me, my kitchen is just there. So I want to reknit that, so I'm in between one or the other, and the two sweaters have nothing to do because the pot sweater has a very high neck and no lace, and this one has like a boat neck and a bit of lace. What else? I still want to knit the Birkin because it was my dream sweater and I haven't knitted it, but I have the pattern. It's been in my library for like 5 years, so I have to knit that. I mean, I don't have. I would like to. Okay, dishes. The half and half triangle wrap. Exactly like last video. Okay. Because I knitted that for my mom, so I don't have it anymore. So I mean, it's okay to reknit things when it was not for you and you don't really have you don't have the object. So you see, I have like the no frill sweater, this cardigan, the half and half, this one I would like to knit it, but I don't have the yarn, so it's another project. But the Withmoor cardigan, I would like to reknit it and change my technique for the button band because it was too difficult for me, and I would like to make it to use another technique, and I think I have the yarn to make another one. So you see, it's so this is my plan for 2025. So maybe you'll be bored too because I talk over and over again about pattern that you already know and maybe yarn that you already know, but here it's in this space, it's slow knitting. I'm trying not to follow too much the trends, the knitting trends, because I think that sometimes you forget what you really want to wear, because you see all the new shiny things. So let's try to be a bit mindful about what we need. I mean, I'll try, because those hands are also made for walking, so I need to, use them to make the things that makes me happy. Okay, so I think it's perfect way to end this video. I hope you're okay. I hope that life is treating you well, and Happy knitting. Bye.